Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday. Let's jump on in. Thank y'all. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It is time for more Dragon Warrior 4. Actually, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I just realized I didn't have anything sitting in front of me to drink, and my voice is a little growly, so wanted to fix that. So, let's jump on in. We have kind of an immediate goal, but we don't have the knowledge to solve it. Let's take a look at what I mean here. We found the Zenithian armor deep in a cave we weren't expecting. And we have the helm and the shield. So, oh, Top Boss, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. So, we have this. Playing a rogue. I really want to play more of it. I might try to fit it in on Saturday this week. So yeah, all we need is the sword that can cut God. To force God to let us in. The only real lead we have, not here. Hank. Oh, I should go over to Hank to the desert hut again, see if there's any. More folks to bring there. But yeah, our only real lead is we've been told about the Diabolic Hall. Diabolic Hall? Which is a monster hut. And if we can get into Monster Hut, maybe they've got better information than us. But in order to get into Monster Hut, we need the change rod. Change staff called the Mod Rod in this. And we know that's in a grave, somewhere on, I think it's at southwest on one of the main continents. So, this is all from, like, pretty deep memory, so. First things first, I'm gonna go to town here and see if we can talk to folks about finding more people. God, Prelvis Esley. Yep. This used to be a big old castle, but alright, just a quick. Okay, probably Wesley's still the same, nothing new here. Was kind of hoping these folks would give me a King, definitely not a frog, you're right. Okay. I was hoping maybe they'd tell me the next, like, place that somebody might be. Yeah. Talk to Adrian. I think that's basically it. Anyway. King Frog. Thank you. Thank you for a belated birthday. I appreciate it. Yesterday's stream I had planned for about 6 hours and went, I think, 8.5. That was a little much, but we made it. I still want to... What? Okay. Okay. Well, we can't cross from here. In 2, we had a princess who was a dog. We've had a lot of that specifically. Let's go, how much cash do I have? We had a king that was a troll, that's true. What is the bottom right on... Well, Endor gets me around there, so we can just go there. Actually, it might be next to Endor. Oh. Hold on. What is this? Yeah, alright, okay. Cool. That fits south what we knew, southwest. Oh no. So this is like the royal grave. Okay. This place had a big layout change from the original. Okay. Ew. Alright. Uh-huh. Okay, there's a something above me, but I can't escape. Oh, this is cute. They're forcing me to go to the bottom of the dungeon first? Huh. Okay. Will Maya hold this? This place can be used as training ground or underground battle arena. Goddess, if you're going to punish us, remember, I didn't do it. It was all Maya's idea. Terror Flyer. We can probably just attack Terror Flyer down. Because I'm a dragon killer. Oh, that's not as much. Alright, so I want to go up here and... I sure brought, I didn't know we were getting here. I probably would have swapped into Tornico. That's a lot of blades. Baba. Swoosh blade. Boom blade. Alright, so we're gonna start off in a new dungeon. That's nice. I'm glad. Thanks for watching the Emerald Rogue. I quite literally could not have planned for a better ending than that one got. Like, it would be impossible for me to have scripted that any better than that one ended. Right! Oh! We have a new, treasure. If you remember. The liquid metal sword. Okay. Maybe made of slimes, unknown. Baba down. Okay. Seems like enemies here are weaker than the cave that, oh thank God the tower's building up. Whoa, desperate attack. It's true, Mina's equipment is incredible. Like, here's our, you know, we have our squad, Slyo 4 with Zenithian armor and stuff in the Dragon's Bane. We've got Alino with the tiara, the ruby ring, the dress, and the fire claws. Mina has the pink leotard, tiara, shield, fishnet stockings, and then the liquid metal sword. And then, we got the magical skirts, and the magma staff. Oh, right, the magma staff. The thing's an ass kicker. Yeah. Oh, a teleportal? What? Where the hell could that go? Are we still in the dungeon? God, I have no idea. I think so. The music hasn't changed. Pride Month fit to be proud of? Hell yeah. This is the exit. That lets me leave. Okay. So we don't want to leave, we want to take this way around. Bloody blade. Okay, trying to swoosh on the Hababas instead here. Yeah, as I mentioned, I do plan on doing some more Emerald Rogue at some point. Maybe try to fit in a different style of run this weekend. Now that I have knowledge of it, we can make it through faster. Okay, so we want the stairs over here. This will lead us to the rest of the dungeon. This is a neat... Oh! Oh! Again, remember, we're ready. Okay. Remember how you said this place was the place to level? I understand. Oh! 2 points of damage! That was the number 2? Incredible. We've invented numbers above 1. Two. 1 damage. 1 damage. 2 damage. 2. 2 damage. Okay, we just beat 2 Metables. Is this like 20,000? Okay. And this is experience for all 8, I believe, so we should be fine there. I hope. I think that's how it works. Oh, no. Wait, it might just be bosses. I forget how exact. Oh. Zap. Sweet. Wow, that was 2 levels for solo. Holy shit. $27. Here's our million stat points. 4 resistance, 4 luck. Another level for Elena? No, Mina 25. 7, 4. Fine stats. Mina 26, maybe? Mina 26. Okay, that's a good spell. Maya 26. 6, 9, and... Maya 27. Sizzle. Oh, it is only the 4 party that are in here. Oh, no. Because, so boss fights, the entire party works. When it's the wagon who's around, the entire party works. But when it's just this is where we're gonna... Okay. Alright. Metal babble. Okay. I might have to, like, bring in the backup squad once we finish the dungeon and let them roll through here a little bit. In the original, there was a huge final key gate, but you could get into encounters without going through it. Oh. I understand. So the moment you got the ship, you would just show up here and be like, hey, what up? And then you immediately, like, and because it's a meta bowl, you only need to hit it. Like, it is random chance, but it's not as though, like, you're in threat of death fighting one. Wow. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to bring down the other, our side squad. Oh! Another. Frizz. Elena has problems hitting here. Interesting. Damn. On the other hand, every other monster will dump. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here's some stairs up. Now we're on this floor. got us kind of looking up towards that dead end. Skeleton! I think I opened up just sizzle, yeah. Crunch. That's a good sizzle. That's a nice one. Two whole levels. Okay. Alright. Okay. Found the mod rod. This is what we came here for. So the mod rod was the change staff. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. Okay. Such a powerful item. Uh-huh. I guess. Want slimes. Ah, the Four Kings! Yes! That's right, the Four Kings. You dare fight the Four Kings? Good luck. Alright. Let's get out of here and then swap to the secondary party. Okay. Bomb. Alright, so line up. The 8 Kings, oh my god. Alright, so then we're gonna transfer the sword. I guess Torneko's gonna have it. Hold on. Okay. Can you wield the mod rod as a weapon? No. You can wield the staff of anti-magic, though. And the mod rod be appraised. Oh, I should... Mod rod. Not one you can get yourself out with a battle. I tell you what it does, but you should probably just hit use. Please, Torneko. Torneko, you're calling me out. That's fine. Alright, so let's go liquid metal sword. Material. It's not strictly necessary that we do this. I could just ignore, like, decide to ignore the B Squad here, but, like, I like the B Squad. I think they're strong. I feel like they're a little behind on, let's see, defense is like a 9. Yeah. They're a little behind on defenses. Like, I'm still wearing a leather hat here. Okay. Things will go fine, I am sure. Alright, back in we go. Okay, and luckily, we do have our squad leader here. First things first. Okay, no more treasure on this level. Okay. I mean, we can call up one Humbaba. Royal Crypt sure is convoluted. Who did this? Who built this? Why is this? It's a crypt. Who did this? Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know how well Crackle works on these. I think it's low. Yeah. Okay. 20 points. Hey, Voice Dog, thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We're checking out a skeleton crypt. So that's the double-edged sword. It does, I think, 1/4 back. Oh, have you finished up, Octopath? Nice. Warrior 23, what do we got here? I don't have final battle. Snoop. Okay. Oh, that's the, like, find hidden things? Is that what that one is? Hour and a half, that's... Yeah, right now we have the 4 kings. And the 4 kings, which is our B squad, are currently trying to call up some friends. And once we see these friends, you'll know which friends we're looking for. We obtained a powerful artifact at the end of the last stream. It's fun to use a double-edged sword, I think. But yeah, our powerful artifact right here, the liquid metal sword. This sword knows what the number 2 means. Which is wild. So, we're trying to make a friend appear. And, well, would you look at that? No! Friend! That's right, our best friend, Humbaba. We had our main squad did beat up on a pair of these liquid metal slimes, which gave them about a 4-level lead on this squad, and I kind of want folks to be like equivalent. I'm not gonna spend too much time attempting to find these, but I do want to give this squad of kings a chance. God, Ragnar's so slow. Bop. Oh, I might not want to crit with that blade, huh? Like, if you crit with the double-edged sword, you just, like, die for it, right? That's how that works. Well, if we can steal from that slime, that would also be nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably not going to spend, like, 1,000,000 years down here. But we're going to try. Damn. Can Ragnar overpowered slimes with the double-edged sword? I don't believe so. I believe the slimes that, like, can't really be overpowered with, like, just raw numbers. You have to give them something else. Hey! Alright, we stole from the Bloody Blade. Is that just stealing a steel sword? That might just be stealing a steel sword. Oh, hey, level. The theft is also well worthwhile. Yeah, steel broadsword. That's 1,500 bucks. I ain't gonna say no to that. That's what we call getting paid. I should go play some. Oh God. All right. Yeah, you do in fact hate to see it. Oof. Okay. Okay, we actually got that in the land. Oh God. Material. Tornado take you out? Okay. Let's take off. Let's have the Four Kings leave. That's the end of the Four Kings. Okay, let's... We're definitely affiliated with the royal family, right? That's how that works. Alright, let's... Okay, so we want to swap back over... Liquid metal sword. Because Mina could equip this, by the way. Okay. So line up. Alright, let's go to town quick, and then let's do some gambling. We're currently building up money for the metal, the liquid metal armor. If I remember our what we're doing right, there's a shop in town that has it. But, you know. Let's do it. Alright, first things first. I'll bet it all on the armor. I can't pick a skeleton. Alright. Oh, well that's... That's dangerous. Okay, we need skeletons to trade blows. Oh, skeleton bee! Ah, well. I believe in Wimp. If this doesn't win, we're gonna go play some poker hands. Wimp! Wimp! Let's take these winnings to the table. Actually, yeah. Take it to the poker table. Alright. So we're gonna be on max bet. I mean, we got it, right? Okay. And this looks pretty bad. Double or nothing option on the fights is technically more lucrative. Yeah, because you can double or nothing your double or nothing, so you can make a lot there. We'll hold the 910. Almost, almost at a flush. Alright, let's hold our 8s. I wonder if they make these cards. They must make these cards. Like, can I get a deck that has the King of Slimes? Alright. Okay. More likely than a real playset of Whis. Sure. See, I just went ahead and made my own playset of Whis cards. I don't know where those are. I don't think those exist anymore. Damn. Okay, pair of 8s. You know what? Oh, we have a pair of 6s, though. Apparently, there's a Hearthstone deck involving a literal dragon quest, which kills your searches. Ah. Yeah, not pushing on pairs means we lose our hands a lot here. The idea is that the double or nothing is supposed to make up for it, like when you actually do hit. You know what? Okay. Because you win like 50 and then you go for a double or nothing. Sure. Even with a joker, this hand doesn't do anything. Oh, there are jokers on this table, by the way. Alright, let's hold the joker. Joker's trick. Still nothing. Okay, flush. Yeah, let's double or nothing. Okay. Fine. You got me. The house always wins. Or like at least a set of cards that has the card back of these. You see how it has 2 slimes? Let's keep that back. We're gonna move over to slots. Wait a minute. Screw it. Okay, fine. We just have to play towards super high hands, I guess. Like if it... Yep. Alright. Thank you, I'll take a look at that, Masses. Unlosable. Yeah, I'm gonna play one more. Son of a bitch! And then I was gonna go to a 5. Alright. Got him! Destroyed. I'm good, thanks. I'll take my $20. 150 is my line. We'll move over to slots at 150. That was my first payout. I could have had a 50 payout, but I chose not to. God, alright. Slimes. Alright, we'll hold the Joker and the King. Three of a kind. I can always, like, cheat, but I'm not. I mean, whatever, this is just having a good time. Alright, let's take our 40. When you take your 40, you also get the 10 you bet back, so you actually get 50 on that. Wow, that's, you know what? You can give me 5 million, please. You know what? Damn. The Royal Slime Flush. The most powerful hand in all of poker. Alright. Let's take them. Alright. Okay, it keeps my 5. So we're playing all the horizontals and the 2 diagonals. What are the payouts on this one? Swords, rings, crowns, bars. I think 100 will be my line on this machine. Remember when I played, when I did like it was like a 2.5 hour stream of 13-2, trying to like win coins there because like there was a specific like artifact or something that was behind having enough coins. That sucks. That was very bad. What do we actually have here to trade in for? A Falcon Blade. Alina's still wearing this dress. Damn, this sword is only minus like 20 on like our attack. That's actually really good. It just costs $100 million. Meteor Bracer is still double agility. Elena's the only one who doesn't care about it. Ragnar gets it and goes on. Falcon Blade more messed up because that's actually an attack stat backing it. Like solo with that is 187, which is just under Ragnar, and it's a double attack. Alright. We had fun here. Alright, did we... Debatable. Where am I going with the mod rod? The only place we haven't been is past the like Colossus statue thingy that's on the river down south, which I think we can get to now that we have a boat, or like we can get through. So maybe that's the place to go. Let's do a little bit of a run around the island. Maybe we can see more stuff on it. There's also the center of this place, ultra violent raid. You cannot explode, ultra violent raid. I like Mina having an attack. Yeah, fast healer. That'd be good. Alright, let's just go around this and kind of take like a scout as to what's here. Okay, so there's like a shrine there behind the big statue. Oh, I didn't mean to walk off there. I was actually trying to... And then there's a castle. We just haven't been here. This could be where we're trying to get to. This could be the hall. It could also just be another kingdom. Either way, because we don't know what this is, I should... Okay. I should go check it out. Learning, right? Like more treasure minimum. We've had really good times with treasure recently. Let's try some more treasure. And if this is where we need to be, then great, A+. The other thing, God, I still can't X marks the spot. It's surrounded by mountains. I get the feeling we're not going to be able to do that until we hit flight, because people in this town talk about flight. Anyway. So, down here. Why in the hell is the priest talking about tears? Dungeon Man! Everybody loves Dungeon Man. Okay. Oh, oh, wait. Did you see that? Treasure. Okay. Alright, what do we got in here? Voodoo! These probably need to die in quickly. Problem is magic they're usually like immune to. I don't know if this is even gonna be worth it. Yeah, just deal lethal damage. What is this, Ocarina of Time? Ah, you get 2 act, huh? That's a pain. So, sure. Oh! Okay, Cuss Sizzle has some effect, not much. Okay. Okay. So, first treasure. Ooh, how many... Is this one short of another thingy? Oh, there's some upstairs over there. Interesting. And some downstairs. Okay. Oh my god, 2 marquee. Anyway, Recolor is now a normal fight. That's normal. We're up to, I think, 38. I think is the number we're on. I think we're on 36 or 37 right now. That's a pain in the ass. Would much rather you don't drain magic. Hellion attack. Hellion attack. Wow, everything double axe now. Double attack. Double attack. I guess let's boom. Maybe that's more effective. Sort of. Okay, so there's an upstairs and a downstairs over there. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's put Torneko in. Then, how are we getting you to be better? Can we, like, transfer? No. Nope. 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 Can you use Dragon's Burn? No. Maybe I just hand you the liquid metal sword and call that good. What's the upgrade on liquid metal sword on you? 1,000,000 damage. Okay, and then... you can take back Staff of Anti-Magic. Okay. We're gonna have Torneko around for thieving. I wanted to have Torneko around for a little while. I think that'll be okay for a little bit here. Obviously, I love... Actually, let's quick head to the town and heal. Wait, does the town even have an inn? I thought that was like a thing. No, it doesn't have an... it has an inn, it doesn't have a save. Oh god, I thought I might have got myself. Yeah, there's the inn. Stink of monsters on this continent. Okay, this might be the right place. Every merchant should bear in mind. Oh! Sure. Okay. So with that, we're gonna head south and actually go into the Colossus. So we go down and we want to go up to the upright. Oop. Money. I'll take cash. Darnaka, did you just turn skip on me? Oh. You can't do that. Oh, the charge and then the attack. That means it takes 1 million damage. Good. Dungeon Man. God, Mina and Maya. Mina just like, whoa, this sucks. This is like creepy as hell. We're inside like a person. Look at these shoes. Maya, yo, this whips ass. It's incredible. We're inside a person. Like, okay. Oh. Fat bat. Fat bat, fat bat, fat bat, fat bat. Oh, no, don't you dare. I don't want it. Fat bat. Don't do that. Doesn't affect it. Oh, I forgot you're flying out here would be pretty reasonably. Oh, they. Huh. Let's heal up so we don't lose our healer. Fat bat inspiring fit. I appreciate you, Fat Bat. Funk. Thump. Thwack. Ooh, okay. Okay, you got it, boss. 1 million Hellraisers coming in. Dead. 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 Easy. Go raise hell somewhere else. There's our exit. Oh, look at that. There's a back door. Cute. Okay. So take the back door. Grab this treasure. The greatest treasure of them all. Oh shit, it's a literal mimic. Named Mimic. Okay. Sleepy time for Mimic. Does belong in a museum. Oh! Hold on. Hell, a hammer. Okay. Okay, it's just Ragnar and Slyo. Like low accuracy auto crit, something like that. Maybe not auto crit, but you know. Yeah, maybe good against metal slimes? Huh. Yeah, I'll keep that in the pocket for metal slime bopping. Okay. So that gets us on this side now. What? What is this? Contraption? Yeah! Into the sea. I'll have to focus on that treasure, which we opened. This is how the ancients crossed rivers? In one ear, out the other, I suppose. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna have to cross the river again, aren't I? You got me. I guess I know my way up the dungeon this time. Buff. Oh, that's annoying. That's super annoying. Okay. That's fine. We know how the place works. Alright, wake up the innkeeper. I think we're at 20-some thousand in the bank. I think the idea is that maybe the castle is teleportable to zooming. So I should have done that first, I suppose. And then that place is, that like little place is there in case you like are full dead. Know our route. One hell spawn. Sure. 1 points of damage. We need the... damn. Yeah, maybe because Sizzle might have been better there. Okay, no buffs. That's what I was afraid of, was buff moves. Okay. Swoosh complete. Because Sizzle didn't work. Sweep the 4 legs. That still gets the second act. That's fine. That probably seems fair. Okay. In here. Up here. Out this one. Then we get up to the lever again. Okay. Anyway, round 2. So, a little less impressive the second time. I appreciate the birds. Okay. This time for real. And out the ear. Ooh. Okay. Must heal that back. Okay. Sort of enemies, rhinoceroses. I don't really want to fight them because they have kabuff and they. Okay. I'll fight one. Sizzle. I love that it's a giant statue that makes you cross the river, you know? That makes it feel like much more of a big quest to get across. Even if we did it twice, it's still a big quest. Okay. Oh yeah, we can just go up and around to this. Alright, before we go in here, in case this is the place, I think it might be. I mean, let's see if they'll let us in. Oh! I guess if it's enemy blocks, we can't leave. We need to actually fight. Yeah, okay. Oh, Ragnar God. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's, that's fine. Lord Zara is very busy. Roars all over the world, tending important business. Today, all humans are crushed, and monsters rule the kings of this jungle, so you know. Okay. We've got a little eyeball friend now. Alright, this is the Diabolic Hall. This is where I wanted to be. Sweet. Makes sense. We were told, like, it smelled of monsters. I'll be late to the conference. Oh no, humans are pathetic. They can't even fly. They did invent something called a balloon that can fly. Oh no. Playing a new black and green deck is only goal is actually in the field and then fight to force people to fight. Hell yeah. Oh no, it isn't. It's alive. Leave me alone. I'm trying to rest in peace. You'll want to rattle me ribcage. Yeah. Obliterator fight deck is a fun as hell one. Oh crap. So we can walk around in here and not get attacked as long as we don't talk to anyone, but if we want to go to the meeting, we probably have to be ready for the meeting, you know what I mean? It's just a corpse. Smell human. Kick ass. Stay fit even in jail. Yo! Lena does not need that prayer ring. Hold on. Clean up a little bit. Keeping these medical herbs on me, not really sure why. Alright, so take the prayer ring. Hey there, so we went into the royal crypts and we got the change staff, the mod rod, and that's why we're a bunch of sorcerers right now. Now we're in Monster House. My God. I don't. Lucida shard. What is that? Can be used as a tool in battle. You want that? I don't know what that's gonna do. Well, hold on. Let's ask. I have appraisal at the moment. I didn't think I did, but it'll have some special effect. You can use as much as you want. Okay. Rah! Remove confusion as an effect. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, come on, slime. No, we can't walk around. We have to be a monster in here. We tried non-monster forms and got attacked for it, so that ain't gonna cut it either. Okay, eyeball will do. Alright. So there's like a little door down here. Okay. Aha! Thank the goddess for that. Okay. So this doesn't really lead anywhere. This reminds me of, the place that we, the Baramos? Baramos Hut? Baramos Hut kind of felt like this. Alright. Oh, hold on. There's kind of the feel of the area, plus like the damaged floors and the... Yeah, okay, this will be good. Ooh, a grave. Okay. So we can come down to that grave. What? Who's... Okay. Yo, we got betrayers in the house? Okay. Okay. We would... So we have, like, what, 3 different factions, then? Because there's the Lord of the Underworld who's waking up. That's Estharg. There's Pizarro, who wants to kill all humans. And now we've got Betrayal. For Amon. Wait. Oh, no. Amon. Oh. Greenhorns. Well, if I know anything about Amon, the way it works is that once you complete all the side quests, that's when you get the Amon fight. Right? Like, I haven't, like, played a Yakuza, but that's generally how they work, so... Yes, Pizarro kicks ass, and, I love Pizarro. I wonder if Amon works for the Lord of the Underworld, then. Oh! Okay, I don't have to make any more jokes about Estharg. Estharg is the name of the Lord of the Underworld. Estharg and Pizarro are both monsters in Dragon Warrior Monsters. Just why I know their names. If I remember my breeding chain right, you end up getting Pizarro and then combining Pizarro with is it a White King? Like a Lich King to get to Estharg? Something like that? Or was it like a Gemeros? I don't remember the exacts. But, like, I remember the line. The two of them are related. Breeding chain doesn't... Yeah, I wonder how Pizarro would feel if we beat up the Betrayers. I don't know. Like I said, I'm like we had a chat with Pizarro, and we didn't have a chat with Pizarro. We had a chat with Rose, and Rose basically said, like, "Hey, can you like go talk to Pizarro and get him to stop?" Just like, "Oh, kill all humans thing." I ain't there for it. Yeah, I have Yakuza 0 set aside to play at some point. It's more a thing of there are so many video games. Oh my god, there's so many video games, y'all. I love Elena levels so much. I still have, like... Estharg was Pizarro plus King Leo. Oh, that would make sense. King Leo being the Marquis. That's fun. I couldn't remember what it was, but that makes a lot of sense. Like, I still have tiers sitting around that I want to play more, but then at the same time, like, they gave me Pokemon around that. Yes, okay. Okay, we're good. They gave me a skeleton, like... Yes! Okay. Let's go to the meeting, then, as a skeleton. As a skeleton, we can probably get some good input on the meeting. I don't know where the meeting... Oh, upstairs, probably? Wait. Hey, skeleton, what's up? Make me hell out. Alright. Hey, do you know about the meeting? Where's the meeting at? Okay. No, no, I'm not hiding anything. Look away, please. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just a heel slime. My name's Healy. These are my friends Healy, Healy, Healy. Okay, so we can go downstairs there, and then probably come up over there and maybe get into that. There's also the upstairs door up there we can get to. Again, very Baramos Castle, I think is what it's like trying to call to. Oh, treasures. Uh-huh. Wow, that's heavy jail for these treasures. They really don't want people to... Look, you need the key twice. Oh, what the hell is that? Can be used as a tool in battle. Grand old shield you're holding on to there. Okay. That's got wind in it. Solo and Ragnar. Solo Ragnar alone. Okay. That is an upgrade for Ragnar. Nobody else can use this dragon shield. I don't know why you gave it to Boria. Alright, keep stealing. Shit. My bluff. Is the Helihammer cursed? No, it's just weaker than our current equipment. The way the Helihammer works is that it's low accuracy and really hefty damage. So, like, if I go in here and equip the Helihammer... Ah, it is cursed. I'm foolish. Is it cursed? No, it's not cursed. Why would that be a cursed item? Immediately cursed. What? No. It's cursed. Not a problem. Oh, I love that Whack has a different animation. Nice. Okay, I should go get this hammer removed. Let me quick, can I fly back out here? Diabolic Hall. Okay, yeah, we can. is Mammon at the end of the list? Isn't that like that crappy, I guess it's useless, so it doesn't really matter where it is on the list. Come on. That's the mining village. Hey, buddy. Purification, please. No, right, purification, please. Benediction, please. Yeah, you can have that lead. Yeah, this is what I pay for my... Well, that's a good idea. Let's see if we become a monster here. Alright, let's also confession, just while we're doing this. We did appraise it. I don't remember it being called out as cursed there, but... Maybe I missed it while I was talking about hitting metal slimes over the head with it. Which is what I was thinking about the entire time, by the way. Okay. Cool. I'm not scared of monsters. Oh, come on! Ah, real monsters! Wait, can Lord Pizarro save? Yo, that's powerful. I love it so much when you have like a reveal of a enemy or a character who has the same capabilities as you. Not just like rival fight, but even like mechanically. That sort of thing. Like, I always think that's like really cool. It's not a very common thing, because, like, you can't always have, like, game mechanics that work for, like, an enemy. But... yeah. And this is where we found out about Mod Rod. Only difference between you and him is the willingness to kill metal bubbles. Oh no. Truly, who is the real villain here? We have a book that records how many slimes we've killed, you know? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, let's zoom out to the hall. Alright, now let's get the costume. That's not gonna do it. Yeah, alright, that's a good one. Okay. So, upstairs. And then, do we leave out this side door? Oh no, there's not a door on that side. Oh, here we are. Wait, nope. Sorry, I have better things I need to take care of. Do I have ground? Oh god, somebody has this, right? No. Safe passage. This building is unenterable. Interesting. If your gravestone doesn't say rest in peace on it, you are automatically drafted into the Skeleton War. This is what... Okay. Alright. Some monsters are skeletons, it's true. Yes! Alright. Alright, one moment, I'll be right back here. Okay. So now we can finally go into the... Watch Pizarro's PowerPoint. Pizarro point. Right? Okay. Mega Bounds! Evolution! Soul of it even. Alright, let's take our seat then. Okay. Up. Among. there's an imposter in this room. Yo! You just fly on in, dude. Alright. Oh? Oh, I was just smack talking Mammon. Oh. Sure, you got it, boss. They dug too greedily and too deep. Oh no! Please don't look at the slime. Okay, good. We made it out of the meeting. This is cool. They're all using Zoom. All right, well. Let's get moving then. We have a pit stop to make. Slimes. Yes, 3 in a row. That's right. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Ahem. Oh, sweet, that gets the next... Miracle Sword. That's not the Zenithian sword. 43 gets me a happy hat. Okay, that's fine, I can get a happy hat. Tell me about the Miracle Sword, please. Miraculous. Kirill can have this? What? Kirill Vampire confirmed? You might be able to sell it at the shop, but it would be a crying shame. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so this is a one-shot, like, if I'm about to die, I'm taking you with me. No, thank you. It's even an upgrade over the double-edged sword. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, you know, casual double. You know how it be. And we should also, like, have a weapon equipped. I'm gonna swap into... for this. I'm gonna see if there's any, like, upgrades I can move around. Review protection. There's a bug or a hidden enemy that lose all the lands, wait until the trick like runs out and just dies. Oh, that's like they're just sitting there looking at like their stuff. They're like, well, can't do anything. Okay. All my like armor is like the magical skirt and the fishnet stockings, the leotard, the spangled dress, and I can't put that on the half the damn party. Anyway, we're gonna... Let's go over to Mammon then. I guess I asked and answered why Mammon's at the end of the list. If all of a sudden it's actually secretly a late game dungeon. Okay. Alright. We're gonna try and take this squad in and see how they do. We haven't brought out this squad in a little while. Crikey. Borea is a little undergeared, but there's like, I don't know what I can do about this. I don't think this hat is switchable, and I don't think this... Like, I don't know how to upgrade those two. We can quick check. Be like, Themyscira? I think this is where, like, our no, Themyscira won't have it. I think it's actually, not Strathbell. Yeah. All the armor for the ladies is really powerful. Let's check this armor shop specifically. Okay, so magic vestment, iron shield, and iron helmet. Magic vestment is only these two. Cloak of evasion's already what Borea's wearing. Yeah, we can check Endor shop as well. But I think Endor shop isn't gonna have any upgrades because Endor shop is like weird stuff. Yeah, all the armor for the ladies is like really powerful. Like that's just like how it works. Let's try flying over to Endor quick. I guess before we go fight S-Stark, or whatever the hell we're doing. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? Glove of Evasion, Spiked Armor, which is an upgrade for Ragnar, and Liquid Metal Armor, which kicks ass, but like, that I don't think we have upgrades we can get for Boria at the moment. Like, it's kind of wild. This is an upgrade for Mina, though. Holy shit. Or Kirill. Or Torneko. I have like a good amount of money. I don't think I've got one of those. Let's go check our money in the bank. So while I'm here, let's just quick. Yeah, flying water clothes. That's what I would expect. I don't think this sword is worth it for anyone anymore. Steel broadsword certainly isn't. Let's throw that in there. Iron armor is clearly not worth it. Where'd that dragon shield go? Nobody can use that dragon shield, which is the weird thing. I mean, I guess it's... I think I can rebuy it, though. Anything in the bag? Alright, let's check what my money in the bank is. Maybe we're close. I think it's 16? Yeah. Let's just deposit 10. Okay. 26, which means I need another 7,000. No. I figure we'll find things as we go. Like, I'm happy to hear things about, like, you know, cool things I've overlooked or facts, but, like, that sort of upgrade thing, that's just stuff that's gonna happen as we go along. I ain't gonna worry about it. I could sell a couple things, but I'm not gonna get enough to... Anyway. Let's quick use the end and then move along. I realize my distinctions there are, like, really weird, but, like, I don't know. I think that falls under the umbrella of future knowledge. Tempest Shield's recurring shield in 4. Huh. That's funky. So it does the push somebody out of the fight thing, but it actually uses the wrong resistance. Alright. If things get too tense for this party, we can swap to the other one. But I want to give this party some time in the sun. Alright. Oh. They're just dead. I guess. God, having a healing blade. Okay, enemies are still enemies, so... I guess we'll see. What's the skeleton up to? Well, not everyone. Ah, alright. Hold on. not exactly. Not quite. Close. Not it. Still ain't it. I can hit back to go there a lot faster. Alright. Give it up. Dragon Rider! And okay, so we got enemies from the Zenithian armor dungeon in here. Sekarelton. Yes. Oh. Hello, for paralyzed. Damn. Enemies hit hard in here. Okay. Yeah! Give me that Satan up level. Okay. Let's buff, please. Okay, yeah, just everybody hit Slyo. Oh god, even with buff? Okay. The Dream Blade! The Dream Blade! Asleep. Tornaka, please. It'd be funny if Borio was like asleep for longer. Okay. That was a lot of experience. Fuddle stick? Okay, that makes sense. That's the move I expect you to have. Okay. Okay. That could have been worse. Okay. So you attack the wyvern, you crackle, and you just come off. Crunch, Wyvern, destroyed. Please hit Slyo. Thank you. Crackle is like 50% effective, it feels like. Okay, we're getting levels at least for this. That's a lot of experience. Whoa! Okay. Lucifer. Just a... Oh, you got Crackle. That ain't great. Booyah crit. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, thank goodness for the ancients having a temple of full heal. Big. Hello? I love King Slimes. It's Big Green. King Cure Slime. Okay. King Cure Slime cannot make up their mind. Omni heal. Oh. Yeah, that's a good one. If I were to choose a heal. Just heal us all. You have attacks. I love the hat flip. Slimes are so cute. Alright. So we have a complex dungeon with a lot of stairs and stuff. I want to swap back to my main team. I don't know, I feel like I might be making a mistake flipping between the two, but that's okay. It's not that bad. blade. Yeah, I'm not gonna back out for it. I'm just thinking about it. Put the skeleton to sleep. Give the meteor to the skeleton. Give the meteor to the skeleton. So much experience down here. Torneko just like, I'll kick your ass, Stark. Okay. The treasure of the ancients, a mini medal. I actually like a magic water. That's good. One funnel stick. That's not enough. Funnel stick is assessing the situation. Okay, seed of strength. Seed of agility. Still love that lunch. Big bunny, okay. I think Heal-Us-All or Omni-Heal is 64, if I remember. Mana cost is correct. So that King Cure Slime had a shit ton of MP. Time for buff. I'm sorry, what? The sprite changed. Goodbye. I guess they have a desperation mode? Wow. I just know it from 3. We had it. So, okay. 8, 7. Ooh. Full heal on our lead. Nice. 36 in the original. Okay. Okay. Ouch. Goodbye, Fuddle Stick. Ooh, another one. Oh no! Don't you dare! Okay. Mimic is defeated. Nice. Not so nice. Okay, then. This is our treasure for beating S-Stark. Huh. I guess I hadn't thought of who was going to be our, like, final boss here. As I mentioned, when you do the monsters, that could be S-Stark defending the pinnacle of all swords. But if we beat S-Stark before we go talk to God, like, that sounds like a... Like, we go up to... Thwack. We go talk to God and we tell them we dealt with the problem, like, hey, handled it, you know? Thanks for the assistance. Oh, shit. S-Stark is huge. They aren't like two squares, they're just huge. We're gonna die. Do you wanna die? Timing. Timing. Yeah, they invented Screen 2 for S-Stark. Oh no, Tornado can't cast. Oh, that one actually does matter. Let's get this Rhinoceros out of here. Oh, is this thing like actual boss? No, never mind. Okay. Neo? What if there's Neo S-Stark? If you use the secret of evolution. Alright. Hey, buddy. Alright, we're just going! S-Stark is asleep. As Stark wakes up. Okay. We're just gonna come off a couple times. Those swords look deadly. Okay. Takes a deep breath. So this is why Astark is typically shown as more the Bizarro, the special loss is less obvious, which is powerful because Astark is. Oh, yeah, okay. Makes sense. Like, we're fighting an enemy who's like. We woke them up, right? We're in the middle of like. You are sappable. Oh, you've got... Oh, fine. Alright. Yeah, I understand. You've got the move. Whatever. We have sap. Okay, we're at maximum sap. I am gonna take a moment off to heal folks. You can oomph Torneco, and you can heal Torneco. Okay. Attack. If Solo takes the hits, it's nothing. Damn. Like the music. Alright, let's mid-heal Borea. Okay, 200 damage. Solo hit and then the Dispel. Sure. I think all we need to do with Dispel is reset double attack. Okay, that's just not worth the move. I want to reset double attack on Torneco, and I want to reset one layer of Kabuff. I think any more than that's like just asking to get too much time lost. But Torneco doubled attack is 200, so... Oh yeah, if Torneco could trip and fall, oh... Alright, we'll take the turn off here to kind of help out with the healing. Solo takes 1 point of damage. Astark's defense returns to normal. Okay, we need to resap. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drink the magic water here. 33 MP, good. We'll get in big damage because we're under big damage numbers. Oh, the sap has a mischance? That always sucks. Whatever. There's our disrupt. Let's try to get sap reapplied before anything else. Because that one... Because Sap is a group, I don't think it has a higher chance to work. Oh shit, we gotta heal. Alright. Boria can't go down, that's bad. Okay, so we want to go mid-heal. Single. Yeah, because Sap is just group. Actually, we want to go full heal on Boria. Attack. Sap. Mid-heal on Torneko. Ooh, we're in hell now. Okay. I don't like that. Are you ready to start 50-50-ing? Yeah, okay. I'll just roll the dice. Hey, Boria up. Okay. Magic, full heal, Kirill. Magic, Sap, and magic, mid-heal, Boria. Oh! I think Kirill's dead to this, right? Shit. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I know who my healer is now. All right. This is a good full heal time. All right, Torneko, you truly are the last hope. Oh, God. All right. Okay, disruptive. So we lose our double attack. We're okay without Kirill up, but it sucks. Come on, Torneko. We have Kabuff. Oh! Rip. Torneko. That's the Lord of the Underworld dead. Oh, Kirill. Oh, Kirill. There's a reason they call Torneko the last hope. Yeah, we did it. That's the Lord of the Underworld dead. What more could there be? Drain magic. Healers, healers. So I don't know if we can actually kill us. He has a special move while asleep. Oh, like if I would have let him stay asleep, would have he had like some sort of setup? No reply. You know what, Boria? I was about to cast Outside. Blast you with rain. You know, Sleep Talk. Tornico, the last hope. Kibo. Whoa, oh, shit. Oh, hoomst! I'm just a slime. How could we are humans? Crap. It's fine. No! Oh. Okay, we're gonna get Pizarro to double down, huh? So we have the betrayer, Amon, who is trying to set up Pizarro here. And, yeah. That's probably bad. So that's our way of not having to confront Pizarro here, but that basically means we don't have the ability to talk Pizarro out of this, if it actually was that bad. One Mustafa? Yeah, Pizarro's about to have several cutscenes play in sequence over there. Oh? That start kind of sucked, actually. Eerie Light makes his first appearance as Estark's ability, used when he is asleep and hits for 45 to 55. Oh, so I want to wake up Estark pretty quickly. Alright, let's evac. Alright. Resurrection. Actually, no. I ain't paying you jack. Estark. I like the idea that we have the Lord of the Underworld that we've built up as this, like, super hell dude. But we beat up the Lord of the Underworld because we woke up the Lord of the Underworld. Like, the Lord of the Underworld was like, after 10,000 years, I'm free. It's time to, oh, fuck, what? Ow. Who is that? Oh, God. And then just dies, right? Like, nobody wants to be attacked by a bunch of folks, like, in the middle of night, right? Or, you know, right as they wake up. We just break into the Lord of the Underworld's house and hit him with a baseball bat. Like, it's pretty easy to keep Estark asleep, then you can just heal through it. That makes sense. That's a good move. Alright, we're swapping back to this squad, which means I need to steal back some items. Yeah, we know where to head first. Probably not gonna be great. But we know where to head first. A large vessel containing gas. Alright, next up is the liquid metal sword. And then the last thing is the Ruby of Protection. And then we need to re-equip things. Just so you have things on you. I don't want people hanging around without anything. Yeah. Maya, I heard you talk about Pizarro earlier. And mind you, it's understandable as we've met Pizarro. Anyway. Yeah, you never know when you need to have both teams up at the same time. Oh, I probably need to make a knight here. Where's that human guard? Oh, boy. Yeah, this is, DQ4 here is contemporary with... Is it FF3? I believe it's FF3. Like, it's pre-FF4. Yes... Alright, how bad is it? Okay, so it was a kidnapping, not a murder. That's... better? Okay. This is still fixable. Yeah, 2 months of each other. Yeah, because FF3 is actually, like, if my memory on time is right, it's like it's you think DQ1, Dragon Warrior 1, okay, would be the contemporary of Final Fantasy 1, but that's actually not true. It's actually closer to 3, which is wild. And the original Rose is just dead. Okay, I mean, we get to the having a remake like this is our time to change things up how we might want to do things slightly differently. Alright, so let's... Where the hell would the kidnapping have gone? Also, what can I do with this gas canister? Maybe talk to the folks on the river town? Because the river town did talk about, like, Estar, like the Lord of the Underworld stealing the technology of man or something like that. Where? Oh, God. Once we... Yeah, I think we can appraise the gas can. I love this. Would you kindly leave? Now, let's see. Where's our gas canister? Was that in your inventory? Appraise. We'll gas you so well. Okay. Use when the time is right. Well, hell, we really don't have a lead. We just know kidnapped from here. Let's head back to the river town. Maybe Diabolic Hall as well. Like, if we don't have a lead, maybe if Zara has a lead. Okay, yep, yes. So who's building a funny contraption for us? Alright, let's think. Any place where a funny contraption can be built. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Let's go to the opposite side. Thank you. I figured here is where... This is the reason I went here is because this is where I've... God, this is where we've heard it talked about before. So... let's go talk to the bloke on the opposite side. I saw I go for a walkabout. And if it's the person in the middle, we can just go over there. As well. My secret fishing spot. Hey, Venom Fox, thanks for the sub. We just defeated the Lord of the Underworld. We were on a quest to, like, get all these equipments to go ask God to bop him, but, like... Oh, you look like... You little ripper. Okay. 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 Those helium balloons. We also might be able to go get ourselves an armor. I think we're at, like... Yeah, we're at, like, enough money for that armor. Give it a burl. Yeah! Helium balloons! That's our flying machine is a balloon. Oh, that's so cute. We had a bird in the last game. In this one, we just get a balloon. I mean, I know exactly where I want to go with this. This is way less majestic than a bird, but it's also very funny. Alright. So, 2 bits. We can land here. I don't know what this is, but we can land here. And then there's the X marks the spot we can go to. Those are kind of the 2 big ones that are open to us with this. I'm gonna go buy us an armor. I love the music. It's just really... Oh, okay, let's go withdraw all the money. I would like 1 armor, please. All of it. Alright. I really appreciate that the Dragon Warrior games have, like, different methods of flight. Yes. We don't have that much money for you, you dang jerk. What am I selling? Icicle Dirk? I can probably sell the abacus. I don't remember what this does as a use tool. Let me find that quick. Strays. Abacus. Oh, pff, okay, never mind. That's not worth keeping. Alright, we can sell the... Alright, so liquid metal armor. And this is for Mina. Wow, this is actually an upgrade over the Zenithian armor. What the fuck? Alright. Armor of the gods? Armor of the metal slime. Yeah, now we're talking. The liquid metal Mina. Okay, Alright, let's take our balloon. Well, actually, I'm gonna quick, use the church in town. I think they're still active at night. Some towns aren't. I'm gonna go fly over to the Diabolic Hall before doing anything else. Could also go fly over to our town and see if maybe there's a new... There's a couple places to fly. Obviously, there's the X marks the spot, which I think is the place we're intended to go. Or at least, maybe not intended, but like... Huh. Went search of pirate treasure in a big old cave somewhere. Huh. Okay. So I need to go find a pair of folks in a cave? Let's go check the Pirate Cove, then. Where did I park? Oh, good. The Pirate Cove is on land. Okay, all right. The Pirate Cove isn't the Water Cove. We're fine. We parked in Australia. Yeah. Oh. Soul of Mini Demon. God, having the healing sword kicks ass. Mina takes damage? No. Mina's a fighter at this point. Yes. Okay. So we need to go talk to the both of them. Wow, they have the key for this? Damn. Oh, good. They're not, like, deep in the dungeon. Treolus? What am I missing? It's definitely a something. Anyway. Okay. We got some new folks in town. Let's get out of here and go talk to them. Maybe we... Take the balloon. I like taking the balloon. I like the music for the balloon. It's very calming. Oh, dog has something. Sure, I'll hear you, Phil. Once upon a time, trip of wandering minstrels. Drew one card and gave you 2 actions. Yes. Always happy to have one of those. Thanks, dog. Hello? I'm Zach. Huh. Well, Zach had a seat of life and a... Ooh, okay. Is that enough? We might be one short. I'll have to check. The bookshelf in the house northeast of town. Yeah, I did read that. Okay. Pioneeratorium. Weary bones. I like the name Pioneeratorium. Oh, do we have official? Okay. Leo Strauss? Okay. That would fit. Hey, what do you got? Oh. It's an item shop that sells some of the accessories. That's nifty. Let's go see how these two are doing. Looks like they're in a world of their own. Oh boy, we can't even... They're having a psychic duel. It's fine. We probably shouldn't interrupt them. So we read the book, which details like a cool-ass treasure in the... Alright, so let's come here at night and see if we get a change. Maybe Zach wants to talk, for instance. Okay. Alright, then maybe I don't care. Going on about mirages. Not yet. Okay, so we got another layer of the town. And that got us the accessory shop, so that's neat. Let's go drop off the medals. Still don't know what, like, happened to Elena's whole kingdom. We still don't have the sword either. What am I gonna do when I go talk to God? $43. Okay. The Happy Hat. 43 medals. Once you've brought me 47, the Mighty Armlet. Alright, let's see what the Happy Hat does. Happy Hat. Recovers MP on step. Oh my god. So that's finally a hat for Borea. It's not a hat for Kirill. That's fine. Thing is, I think that's just wild on Mina. I know that the defense is minor. But, like, the thing is that Mina has you see that Mina has 116 MP? Her MP is lower than everyone else, and she's our healer on our main team. I think I am willing to move my setup here. That's the hat that gets passed around when you swap. Yeah, you've got that. Okay. Like, anytime we swap out the team, that'll be... Balloon is convenient thing. Oh yeah, we still need to, like, we beat the Lord of the Underworld, but we should probably, like, go talk to God about it. We don't really have a good lead on that. Other than X marks the spot, which... Let's go talk to... Oh, goodbye. Oh, I don't want Bath. I want the one across the south. This one. This is Mintos. I was gonna say Milton. Conrad, tell me about the map you gave me. Okay. I think, again, we're stopping in Mintos for the night. We could head over to where that X marks the spot, but I feel like that's gonna be a bit of a jaunt. As Elena says, where there's treasure, there's monsters. So, we did it! Lord of the Underworld dead. Now we just have to, like, talk to Bizarro about things, which might be a little more complicated now. So... Alright. Anyway, that is Dragon Warrior Wednesday. Thank y'all for joining. Hope you had a fun time. I know I did. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. Thank you to everybody who joined, subscribed. I appreciate it. If you're just here having a good time, A+. Congrats on Torneco on being the last hope and taking over the throne of the Underworld. Yeah. Tomorrow should be more Live Alive. Friday, more Slay the Spire. I'm gonna try maybe to fit in Pokemon Emerald Rogue again on Saturday. We'll see. It depends on, like, what I'm feeling like on that day, honestly. Now that I have access to, like, all generations, I'm not gonna put the slider all the way to all, but I want to try out, like, maybe we do a Gen 5, like, natural run, you know, like you would Black and White, or turn it up to Platinum or something like that, you know what I mean? So, anyway, thank y'all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.